All right, some of you are already used to working with me, but some of you are not. So, hey, here's a face. My name's Chuck Boone, and I'll be your instructor for Drawing 2. The course is set up to meet twice a week on campus, sort of back to the ordinary, with the exception now of the COVID break that's going to start the term with us online for 2 weeks. So there's a little shuffling here, and that's part of the reason for the video here. Starting the class without face-to-face is really awkward. So here's what we're going to do. For the first couple of weeks we're meeting online. Some of that is just a, hey, let me get to know you and let me see how your drawing goes. So there's some front-end stuff that we're going to do just to figure out exactly what each of you has to work on. I am expecting that there will be some deficiencies in what you didn't get out of Drawing 1 just because of the COVID shutdown. So we're going to back up and backfill whatever you need me to backfill. From there, so we'll meet twice a week. First day of the week, we will introduce assignments, critique the last assignment, and get going. The second day of the week will largely be a work session and some form of conference session with me, whether that's online for the first couple of weeks or down the road. We'll meet in my office, which is right down the hall from the drawing studios. That's the big picture. In Drawing 2, we do work in color media, and we work in black and white media. And I have a knack for picking weird stuff to work with as well, so be prepared for that. If you have the kit from Drawing 1, you're halfway home. You don't need to buy another kit from Drawing 1 to backfill. From there, you're going to pick 2 color media, and they're all spelled out on what you can use is spelled out on the syllabus and the materials list that's also provided in preparatory information. So those are the 2 things you need to know. One of the materials and you've got a list of 4 color materials to pick from, and I need you to pick 2. One is a wet media, one is a dry media. And yeah, Crayola crayons are one of the materials I recommend. They're actually very cool to draw with if you learn how to use them correctly. So are colored pencils if you learn how to use them correctly. Otherwise they look really, really bad. So we're going to work on that. Those are the sort of big picture bits and how we're going to get started. I do know the bookstore has the bulk of the drawing materials in. I do also know that you can obtain them at just about any vendor on the planet that sells art supplies. So you can walk into a store or go online and buy stuff. The bookstore is your convenience. And by all means, I encourage you to use it just so you know what is there and isn't there. And I think those are the big things. So as I said, we'll meet for the first couple of weeks in a Zoom meeting online, and I'll post that link in the announcements section of Blackboard. And all you should have to do is click in and I'll let you in. You'll be sitting in a waiting room until I come into the room. The other thing, if you got any questions, email me at boonecod.edu. Don't call me right now because obviously if we're not on campus, I'm not in my office answering a telephone. So use the email system and I'll get back to you within a day usually. All right. I'll see you in class. Take care.